It started on a trail deep in the forest. I had been hiking for hours, far from any main path. The trees were tall and thick, blocking most of the sunlight. The air was quiet, too quiet. At first, I thought it was normal. Forests have that eerie silence sometimes. Birds are quiet. Wind barely moves the leaves. But something about this day felt different. I was walking along a narrow path when I heard it. Footsteps. Not behind me, not in front, but somewhere off the trail. Slow, heavy, crunching the dry leaves with every step. I paused, looked around, nothing. Probably an animal, I thought. Deer, maybe, but the sound continued. Step, 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 moving parallel to the path. I picked up my pace. So did the sound. I stopped. It stopped. I tried to convince myself it was just my imagination. Hikers often get paranoid in deep forests, I told myself. But as the sun began to set, I realized something terrifying. No matter how fast I walked, the sound kept pace with me. Step, step, step. I broke into a run. Branches snapped under my feet. My heart pounded. Every few meters, I glanced over my shoulder, the shadows between the trees. Something was there. Watching, moving, following. Then, I heard it. A low, guttural whisper. I couldn't make out the words, but it was clearly human, or something pretending to be. I ran faster, nearly tripping over roots. The path was twisting now, and the forest seemed endless. Every time I stopped, I heard it stop. Every time I ran, it ran. I could feel it, close, just beyond the trees. Eventually, night fell. My flashlight barely cut through the darkness. Every beam seemed to reveal nothing, yet I could feel eyes on me. Then I made a critical mistake. I took a wrong turn, stumbled into a clearing, and froze. Ahead of me, a figure, tall, dark, standing completely still, watching. Not moving, yet I felt its presence radiate through the clearing. I tried to call out, but no sound came from my throat. Suddenly, it started moving. Slowly at first, then faster, every step deliberate, echoing through the forest. I turned and ran blindly. Branches tore at my clothes. My flashlight fell, and I was in complete darkness. I ran for what felt like hours. Then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the footsteps stopped. I didn't dare stop moving until I reached the edge of the forest, where the street lights from a nearby town finally appeared. I turned back. Nothing. The forest was quiet again. Empty. Safe. Or so it seemed. But when I got home, I noticed something. A small pile of leaves in my backyard, fresh, arranged, as if someone, or something, had followed me all the way. And I can still feel it, watching me from the shadows, waiting, patient. If you ever go deep into a forest, alone, at night, remember one thing. Sometimes, what follows you doesn't stop when you leave the trees.